to 3 health, does have the regen armor. He'll tuck back away, and Jing intercepts Fengir. And Rendezvous back. Now gets caught. Weapon gonna be swapped over. Taking instead, playing forward, gets the spot out. AU1 gonna be noted. Jing just rotates back down, trying to double stack that angle. Lock them out of the sight. Finds the one, bounds his way up the stairs, looks for a little bit more, and will have it, Jing. 3 kills in his hands.
Guys.
Looking for a little bit more.
Gue udah mulai streaming,
are heading
asik.
for the hills, sprinting their way back towards A. PRX gonna find the bonus conversion.
I mean, Jing just toes the line between brilliance and stupidity. And this is great. I mean, it works out. He gets 3 kills, but some of those moments where I was just like, oh boy, you're flirting with disaster there, bud. Where you're peeking out by yourself against, you know, a player who might have the advantage at you, but he's winning it. And he's 18-11. I'm not questioning it. That is the PRX way. And when he's on, and he is on this map for sure. So the bonus converted. And okay, now I'm a believer again. But I love the way he gets up into heaven quick, catches Fengir off guard. That's beautiful stuff right on its own. GRQ there, maybe expecting that Jing would fall back and he could change positions or something, but Jing was just going for those kills the whole way, and he just barely got that Vandal upgraded before his opponents got there. He's an outlaw for something. Kind of a scuff by here, but everybody's one-tapped regardless. Couple rifles and something gets Fengir in the head.
Yep. Has him dead to rights. Solid cleanup kill. GRQ now. Ooh, yep, I was gonna say he's been spotted and he's been tagged up to all hell. 14 health remaining now. Even with a neon movement, good luck getting value off a slide. Just take 1 bullet to have him dead. High-low setup around the corner here at B main.
You're anticipating this, you could clear it pretty easy.
So they did it, yeah.
The paranoia, you gotta
have a haunt. Good to send that one on, but it's going to be something swooping forward, and Shrimp will be able to find the punish. Exit cannot be had, though, from AU1, and Shrimp is going to be good for a second before Divide takes him down. 3 players still alive. Envy low on health. It's a window, perhaps, but GRQ's now been found and Forsaken. Clip him with a headshot just through the corner. Kira now trying to pull off a miracle. Forsaken tucked. Forsaken hits. 7-9. Another buy. Come in here for AG, but PRX, they are storming their way back in, and AG might have to be considering that second timeout call somewhat soon.
Yeah, I really think they should just take it right now, because if you can get... I just love it. I just love the confidence from something. Just never afraid to take those shots. Great on Shrimp to get a couple there, but yeah, I mean, a little bit more diligence for PRX. Probably something they're going to learn from to clear that angle, but you can maybe at least get a piece of util out of that in future rounds as AG. Like you mentioned, could have used a haunt or something. They're going to press quick. Fengir trying to counter. STP set up, but Forsaken has him.
Fengir again, dead in mid. Wall falls Forsaken, just able to find him there. Operator now gone. This convergent path's going to be invested. TP away from that one from Kira. Just managed to get out towards safety. Smoke cycle forward, GRQ there around the corner. Gonna be a yard side corner plan for Envy. Making this as difficult as humanly possible for AG. They really need Shrimp to try to break through to find this kill on a Forsaken. He's got so many reinforcements, so many players around him. Thorns now cycled in, buying time, denying the scale forward. Another smoke layered in from Jing. There's something ready for the potential backstab. Keeps it quiet for now, swoops out, finds AU1. Shrimp already position noted. Will not be able to find a damn thing. 4 players still alive, 8-9. PRX, 1 away from tying this up.
I mean, in some ways, this is kind of AG getting a little taste of their own medicine after what they were able to do against mates on Vine. They were able to string so many rounds together in a row when the map flipped.
And they had a perfect half.
Yeah, they had a perfect half, and that's where PRX is looking to go. And I mean, you've kept these ult cycles really suppressed for AG. You can't get in to like the tour de force even for this round. You're not there yet. Yeah. You're gonna have to eco. That's huge for PRX.
is also sometimes when PRX get a little bit sloppy. See if they can avoid that here. As Jing just bouncing around up on the boxes here, trying to peek anybody in mid. Fengir dialing the angle, but Devi collects himself the outlaw. We know how damn clean he can be with those snipers. Shrimp out into the open. We'll be able to find one. Jing going to be taken down.
Yeah.
Love to recover this weapon. We've got 2 players guarding it. As Forsaken will be able to find Shrimp.
Sabar,
They do not read this flank from behind, so Kira maybe with an opportunity. Grabs up that Phantom. He's going to be scaling in very quickly.
Lah, kok jadi
They were expecting this.
Nonton ini dulu, masih halftime
Yeah,
show.
that wall from behind is not there, and yeah, he's able to peek in. He finds Envy. AU1 gets another! And there's the Mastercard Thrifty. That's exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes that overconfidence, losing track of players' positions, and not considering all possibilities.
It's a great read from the IGL. And another bandit hold for AU1. Just give the kid that gun. He is filthy with it. And you have that paranoia there too as Kira to follow it up. But it's that extra layer because they're tucked in on both sides of bottom mid. And PRX only gets one and they don't see anything else. So they think, okay, it's done. Just kind of not really realizing the possibilities there.
Now the door is open. Fengir does have that operator. Granted, he's been shut down these last several rounds. Ooh, something fracting out of there. The operator's online, and even if he loses it here, we'll have the tour de force into the next round. Ultimates starting to get cycled up here for AG. This is a very dangerous time for PRX to have dropped that Thrifty.
Yeah. Really, really not what they wanted, but if they can get into a post plan here, you have the Viper's Pit. You have something cute thought up. They're trying to sell a little bit of a fake on the other side of the map. The Prowler's not very deep. Nobody even hears it on AG, so they can just keep leaning in, but they're going to push out.
Head going to be spotted something. Able to find the one. And Jing now joining in the fight. Takes down Shrimp as well. Pit gets popped. Now the pivot comes in. PRX working their way back across towards that A side of the map. But no, the walkout. And now they can just nightfall through. See that there's nobody else forward on the site. Just walk their way into B. That is a costly mistake here from AU1. Thought that he was going to be able to find the timing again, but PRX this time, they look back, they note it, and they dispatch him. Given that you have this operator, even with that tour de force available, you just want to hold on to it, you want to save. PRX once again, getting within touching distance.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those fool me once situations. I am impressed with PRX today at some of the adjustments they're making round to round where they're kind of realizing their mistakes and trying to correct them. Not on the first half as much, but definitely here on the second half where kind of remembering the tendencies of their opponent.
This would have to be one hell of a shot from something. Fengir will be able to retain the operator. Critical that they hold on to those 2 weapons. A couple other players here on the team hurting as far as the money is concerned. Should be able to scatter out a buy, but AG not able to advance past that 10-round mark quite just yet.
Oh, we're going to see this from AU1's perspective. Oh, just thinking, he's remembering what something did earlier where he tucked into that back corner of the pit. Tried to check that first and paid the price. Great discipline being shown, and now AG has to go for their second timeout before PRX does, so gonna be put to the test now. See what the adjustments they want to make are. I think a little bit more mid-pressure would be nice. You're gonna have that operator kind of cover some of that space. Nobody on PRX has opted to go into it just yet. I mean, that should give you pretty solid control over it. Yes, there's a lot of controllers in the map that can kind of make that a little bit uncomfortable, but I think that's where they were at their best, getting those reads on PRX rotations. Don't try to brawl them, try to outthink them. That's how a lot of teams are finding success against PRX. Outmaneuver them, catch them where they least expect you. Teams like NRG are really good at that.
Just the Nightfall, one away from an overdrive as well. For AG try to utilize. They, of course, do have operated in the hands of Fengir, but needs to get set up in a position to be able to profit from it. PRX off the back of the timeout. Call from AG. Stacking onto this side of the map. See if Fengir can shut them down.
Looks like another A split. Trademark will be there though. Do a little bit of.
Oh, he's going for the tour de force as well.
Oh wow.
He's just gonna double stack it. What's that? Faster firing speed here. Be able to react to the flood of PRX. Should they come sprinting at him. Sliding forward just on the corner. Prowler getting the check. Paranoia across as well. AU1 having to tuck back. So once again, a smoke going to be cycled into their face. The Thorn's now set up and a pit in place. Something tucked away. Connector position. Trying to see if he can intercept it. He might just have Kira falling right into his lap.
Yeah.
Is he aware of this at all? Silent drop down. And he is something very much off on that spray. Here able to collect the kill, but Fengir now going to be taken down. Shrimp dead as well. Elimination onto the Omen, slide forward. GRQ able to find the one. The pit going to be dropped. AU1. ADS in. Divide dead, and now it's all on Envy. The time, however, is gone, and Envy still holds his own. Cleans up the 3K, and we are tied up 10-10.
Oh boy, about as close as it gets there. Looked like there was an opportunity for AG, and I cannot believe they almost get through there.
But now there's no op. I get wanting to have the tour de force, so you can shoot a little bit faster, shut them down a little bit quicker. And now you don't have either of those. So the money just will not be there to afford it. You might not be able to get one online for the whole rest of this map at this point.
I didn't quite get it either.
He just dinked him.
He did.
GRQ down to 48. There's the regen armor at least. That's a hell of a reply from something.
Kind of curious if maybe PRX would think about an op of their own at some point to try something a little bit different.
I'm surprised that Devi has not gone for, the attack outlaw.
Yeah, or that, yeah.
Got the economic shakeup there.
Right.
It's only Kira with the full armor.
That's a good point. Well, they do have the Neon ult and the Fade ult here to kind of counter whatever PRX wants to do. PRX just with the Steel Garden to at least remove the guns potentially on the execute. Looks like this is going to be the site.
Thorns locked in. Fengir not going to be scouted by that Prowler. TP forward right into
Bandel
his open
kocok
arms.
dia.
Fengir able to find two.
Bandel topa
One has fallen, but the Nightfall goes across.
bandel kemarin.
Able to mark the remaining players as that spike is now stranded in no man's land. We'll look to try to recover this one. But the forces of AG, they are getting stacked up. All four remaining players now in position. Paranoia going to be sent, something trying to back away, but it's a bit too late for that. Shrimp is able to find him. Yep, they just have to abandon this one. AG are going to be regaining the lead by one as Envy able to find a kill, able to make this a bit more costly for them. Every elimination fairly critical given the economy at the moment. AG regain the lead by a single round. PRX completely held in their tracks there as Fengir just goes completely unnoticed.
It's just, again, those little things sometimes for PRX that they aren't mentally aware of. You see it time and time again where they get caught in those positions where somebody's tucked in a corner.
Gelegar tau,
Weird spot that
bagus.
maybe they're not expecting. I mean, Forsaken was living in that spot
mau gimana ya, biarin
on the
dah.
other side of the map. Just wasn't ready for it.
Apa ada
Dikit.
tren?
Shuts the round down,
Dikit
that's
sahur.
it. And then you can just kind of
Oh,
trade
tidur.
neutral out as AG.
Ngantuk.
PRX expended a bit to try to get
Farka
the
aja.
take to go. So
Asas
they
belum
saturate,
main.
you
Streaming.
throw something else,
Yap.
you throw a
Tuh,
paranoia.
MU yang main.
Just round done and dusted.
Refresh
Now
dulu aja.
much healthier buy for
Enggak kenapa
AG.
Tottenham
They look to take this up to
bisa
match
dibantai.
point.
Baru
Boleh
mulai.
aja.
PRX
Bego banget ya.
looking at
16 besar
Tyus
pakai
once again. Just that
kiper
seal guarded
cadangan,
on life for the
anjing.
moment. Envy
Oh iya,
ends
kiper
up
cadangan.
too late from their
Iya
own place.
3-0-nya gara-gara itu anjing.
Wow.
Terus habis itu diganti pakai kiper.
Oh gimana nih?
Get this
Iseng
round
dah.
over the line. It has been hard fought. It's been a very good attacker side for them.
Hello.
All that effort go in, and have this slip away from them
Gua lepsa.
could be brutal. Potentially
Lagi
unrecoverable
nobar
for PRX.
PRX ya.
Antonian Kingski.
One final timeout
Kinski.
call from Alex.
Bangun.
See
Oke,
if
nice.
he can deny
10-11.
AG from getting up to 12.
Sahur
This
deh.
is a pivotal round.
Gua udah
here.
makan tadi top.
Makan
Keeping the
lagi.
economies
Makan
in
lagi.
check. Don't wanna
Sahur
let
lagi,
that
Cek.
operator get back into
Iya.
Fangir's hands.
Ntar mokel.
Chance to
Iya.
lock you out.
Gak.
Tiba-tiba baik.
Get some value out of Device ult potentially. They're just playing way
Dap!
They're expecting
Ah!
Mau dimainin
Nah,
dulu.
lumayan
Hit
tuh.
Neon. You know, GRQ is sitting on that ult. They thought maybe he might go for it. PRX this time still going in towards that B site. This time AU1 a little bit off into the corner. GRQ right in that hut. It's all just a bait.
Same exact spot. Not gonna go pushing into the B site this time. Meanwhile, decent scale down. A little peek out from that yard side from Kira. Not noting anything here in mid. Outside of that Prowler. Does not get any contact.
That Prowler does, so that's not going to pull anybody over. That's going to keep the strong side over here on B. Here's that Steel Garden.
Overdrives there. GRQ, that's why he's the one playing down in this position. Paranoia goes out. He gets blinded up, but they are held at bay.
Ayo.
It's a grab of the orb, and now an exit divide. Going to go on a late linger, it would seem. It's Kira
they're making so
about
much
to
noise.
get within this audio range. Smoke falling there at the main divide. Trying to scale in behind them potentially. Make some noise. It does cause them to turn back, but he's actually calling the spike back over. It's 20 seconds remaining. This could be absolutely devastating. This could be everything for AG to try to close out the map.
Immersive stream.
Here the Thorns, the Snake Bite lobbed in, but they have to start pushing, and GRQ manages to find two. The spike's still down to the floor.
Baru dah ada
Frantically
available
trying to
stuff.
recover, but AU1 finds the kill, the plant. I think
Di
it's too
atas.
late, man. It absolutely is.
Lepet dah. Iya.
Shrimp cleans up the
Tadi ada
remainder.
dari tadi.
He tells them to sit the hell down.
Baru
As
dibikin ya, baru kelar.
AG get up to map point.
Baru match.
I think this is kind of a
Edit dulu di
sound cue
Canva.
mistake from PRX. They're making so much noise while they're trying to go for the rotate that it doesn't fool anybody on AG. They're too aware of what you're trying to do. And you know, the Steel Garden there can be countered with the Neon ult, so that's going to go to waste. Every
Oh.
little piece in place there
Langsung
for
diambil
AG
bola, Cok.
allows them to shut PRX down.
Ya elah,
Buset.
tadi orang
Away
ini
from
mainin
taking their map
dorong-dorongan
pick
mulu
road.
dah. Gila ya, nggak yamal.
Shrimp more than happy to dish out this trash talk.
Bernal
It's a
dah.
force to be reckoned with. The series versus mates.
Bernaldo.
Hat-trick lagi nggak dia?
Giving it to PRX across the stage as well.
Bernaldo Silva.
Gua
kira City hari ini dah, Jack. Ternyata besok.
Besok dah.
2 rounds to take this now into overtime and trademark to be around
Gua
the
kira
corner.
City hari ini.
Up top of the box, ready to swing. See smokes do dissipate.
Ternyata besok.
Kira gonna be caught on reveal, and Kira taken down, Forsaken. Find that kill, Fengir. Still trying to hold his own. He's gonna be hit for one, but Indy eventually will flush him out. The Nightball now invested over towards the defender's side. No one's home to get caught by it.
Tiba-tiba di situ terus out.
4v3 is the spike now in play.
Crypto.com. Selesai UCL Jack, gas.
On that whole side, GRQ
Nggak.
needing to
Dapat
be the tip
free
of the spears.
koin.
AU1. One hell of a shot to hit. Jing
Free
now
10
dead.
head.
That splits the attention to PRX.
Satu aja Jack, udah
GRQ tries
makasih.
to buy himself some
Nah,
space.
10.
Scaling forward, the C's
Udah,
around the corner.
pensiun.
Envy eliminated.
Ke ini aja.
Something in the buy. Now having to do it
Apa
all.
giveaway?
By finding one
Yeah.
something into the out there. Shrimp, however, has been a
Cuma ada plus minus
god.
ya.
Ini
The
kemarin
3K
yang
to pull off
Rame
the
nih
Red
berarti
Bull
yang
clutch
Iya, banyak yang
and get
nonton.
AG the map win.
They just keep going.
Holy
AG
kita.
Gila.
has found their
Arbet-
They
Arbet
found their
selalu-
place
selalu
in
gede dah
Santiago.
kalau dibuka. Awalnya kuping gue pun
What a
sakit
banger
dah
of a
sebenarnya.
start, PRX. Rally back, but not enough. AG plant their feet, and then take map 1. Now, we get ready to go to Pearl to see if AG can make this a
Oh, video.
2-0.
Kayak
Or this will
nonton
go the
di
distance.
inian.
Telat nggak sih
Tabung tuh.
video biasanya?
Tuh.
The important thing
Sama-sama.
is
Febri
We talked about yesterday.
ngabisin
Try and
sini,
think a
Cuk.
little bit, okay? Like what you're
Takut
supposed to
dia
do.
dap.
Eh.
And like
Tuh
PMO,
ada
positive
RBO-nya
mental
remaja
way
bimbingan
also.
orang tua.
Piss me off, no?
Di atas
Yeah,
kirinya
piss me off,
video.
piss me off.
PMO.
Bikin server begini tuh.
Don't piss me off, don't piss me off.
I'll piss you off, ah.
Salah passing nih.
Actually, I don't mind lah. To be
Lama
fair,
banget
actually
dah.
when you guys
Telat
piss me off,
juga ini, Ja.
it's like in between, you know, like you're playing well, but
Yang
like,
mana?
So you're raging because you like
Bebas
it.
beda.
no, I'm raging because the first thing you guys choose
stop.
to do is nuts, but you
Stop.
all pull it out.
Mavista.
Yang
Dah.
yang SD tuh cepet ya, tapi bahasanya kadang suka nggak ada suaranya.
Yang IT mendingan tadi dap nih 60 FPS. Tuh.
Oh iya.
Mau komentator Itali.
Una, dos, tres. Hala kontol. Ya Allah.
Asal.
Oh, tonali, sumpah deh tadi cuk, ini tonali cuk,
Lo ya.
tonali cuk. Lebertone. We take the man out of the city, not the city of a man.
The time to write the next chapter in the esports history books is finally here.
Don't care me, like se mereke me. Udah keluar ya di
Gila.
Apek. Yang Gundam.
Iya.
61 kabar kalah, Sa.
Tadi 13-10.
Hayu, apakah pulang?
Masih map 1, masih mapnya
Kemarinnya udah di
AG.
pick up.
Deja.
Bukan pick up bayar kece.
Sekarang YouTube ada ini
Buset.
dah. YouTube ada announce-nya pemblokiran iklan tidak diizinkan di YouTube, anjing.
Lah itu adblocker lu
Sepertinya
jelek
Anda
tuh,
sedang
Top.
menggunakan pemblokir iklan.
Nah itu adblocker jelek itu loh.
Iya.
Bisa
nggak nembus.
digituin.
Ini dari ini dap kayak yang lu suruh gue download apa kemarin
Edgar.
malware.
Oh, malware.
Antara itu kalau nggak Casper Sky. Antara itu dap.
Gue pakai Kasper Sky kagak pernah muncul tuh.
Sejak download itu 2 ada adblock-nya gue anjing.
Lu masih nyala 2 atau berarti antivirus.
Masih.
Nice.
Trauma, Cuk, Tova trauma.
Berat,
Dia
anjing.
Mr. Beast.
Distraction.
Let's go Gundam.
Jack bisa Skyline baru.
Masa nggak
Bisa.
nggak bisa dibeli pakai inian?
Situ Skyline.
Kenapa?
Bisa.
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 Beli apa?
Bisa.
Bisa.
Beli apa?
Bisa.
Bisa.
Beli apa?
Bisa.
Libar. Bisa.
Anjir, beli mau beli apa? Nggak join dah orangnya.
Tadi
Kenapa
nonton di luar
main?
deh. Katanya nonton di luar dulu.
Enggak di rumah gitu.
Katanya.
Lihat aja
Tapi
Steam-nya
emang-
on apa enggak.
Tapi emang lagi nongkrong ya suaranya.
Balik ini
Ah,
sebenarnya
nggak-
cuma
harusnya
belum
udah-
gol
udah
aja.
balik
ya.
kan?
Harusnya udah balik ya.
Iya.
Harusnya.
Masa dia harus di luar juga?
Ya, gua.
Nggak ada yang nggak
Buset
mungkin.
Oke.
Febri. Nggak usah dibeli pakai inian dah, skin iniannya, skin Gundam pakai apa? Crafting metal.
Masa
Ya nggak
masih
bisa
dua?
lah, Sa.
Rugi dong dia
Tahu
anjing.
gimana sih lo?
Gimana sih?
Lah biasanya kan bisa, yang kemarinnya bisa.
Waduh!
Lolos.
Aduh.
Oh, Sula! Alah!
Tiba-tiba bersemangat.
Apa karena dia skin collab ya?
Dari
Makanya
tadi
jadi
sih, Dap.
Collab kan butuh duit
Jual
ya.
aja itu emang.
Enggak, Dap.
pelit.
Lawan lu menang, Dap. Kenapa lawan
Hoki.
liga terjelek kalah, Cok? Nggak mau, gua harus menang ini Newcastle, Cok. Anjing.
Flag gue kira ke dia. Ke atas.
Jangan jelek-jelek ntar ke MU ya, Dap. Osula. Awas aja lu, Dap.
Belum ada rumor Jack. Masih mudaan itu dia. Masih nggak mungkin. Pemain
Konduit.
apa?
Mantap banget.
Liga Inggris tuh kalau masih muda mahal-mahal.
Iya bagus top. Ini apa nih? Mirek. Tuh udah mirek
Ya,
juga Jack.
Nunggu middle age dulu, anjing.
Nih Jack ada inian juga Jack. Ada skin Octane juga Jack.
Cepet sih, cepet.
Beli top.
Bisa tinggal nambah cepet bisa ini sebenarnya.
Skin goddamn.
Wih,
Elah nggak?
Elah nggak?
Tusuk per kiri.
Tusuk.
Elah.
Apaan sih? Masa kayak gitu? Masa apa ini?
Pantes lu nomor 13, goblok. Newcastle anjing.
Nih Jack skin Octane. Keren. Beli.
Ntar lu mau liat keruntuhan Barca dulu.
Asik.
Gila, puh.
Berontak.
Ini apa nih? Kripto. Nih?
Kunci nggak? Tusuk.
Ini apa?
Tusuk.
Gibraltar. Gibraltar.
Elah.
Mirek.
Ini cakep banget loh.
Valkyrie.
Foto
Konduitnya sih keren sih.
Duit saya udah anjing.
Revenant. Altar. Skin Crabber tuh tapi.
Cek Anthony.
Bisa.
Crabber Artrioan.
Elah.
Sekarang Sole que pate crema.
Ngantuk ya.
Kelas.
Ngapa-ngapain?
Allahu
Spek kali
Akbar.
habis nonton.
Elang tot. Ya Allah
Astagfirullahaladzim.
digituin.
This team in scrims,
Julian
then they didn't beat all gamers in scrims ever. It's like, okay, man, they're gonna go up on stage, they're gonna stomp all gamers, it's gonna be okay. The mates thing was a one-up, and then oh my god, they got outshot in like every round by all gamers, and they looked disastrous. It is crazy what we're watching.
Elah enggak.
All gamers can eliminate PRX now. It's crazy.
Yeah, it would be a ridiculous feather in their cap, so to speak. Let's hear what Alex has to say ahead of map 2. We've made sure we kept him in a straight jacket so he doesn't swing.
Aduh, Halan malah ngepost YouTube lagi. Football Gauntlet. Apalah Lan, besok main Lan. Besok main, Cuk.
Yang penting dia dapat duit, Jack.
That required you to wait for a bit, body check for info, or was it more because of the familiarity against AG that kind of had you second guessing?
Yeah, I think familiarity is part of it, but I think we were way too careful. I think they're just really afraid of being opt, and I think that we'll do better next game.
Jual nih.
Thank you and good luck.
does feel like that attack side for PRX was really stalled out by the util of all gamers, and they're running into sites with no info with like 20 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, I mean, the Viper Wall gave them some advantages, but I really like to hear from Alex that they didn't want to find on the operator, because one of the other highlights, Barakira, that he played amazing. Same for Shrimp. Like, those entries were made so easy thanks to them, but also Fangir played incredibly
Let's go, guys,
well.
map
All of that
2.
in the utility and gather the information is not
Kita
as
lihat.
easy if you don't have someone else locking the other side of the map.
Menang atau pulang.
Yeah, we go to Pearl now as the next map in this
Ah,
series.
bisa.
This is one of the maps that all gamers did not look great. They got stomped by mates here.
Pulang.
But I don't want to write it off for them because they looked
Yes.
quite good
NOBAR.
regional. And I still feel like more of that loss against mates wasn't just that they had an incorrect approach to the map, but more so that they were choking, playing poorly individually, still swinging on their own. But that was still the all gamers that showed up and was shaking at the international tournament. I don't think that'll be indicative of how they're going to play this time against PRX.
This is, however, another PRX map where they play the Vice.
Yes.
Now, will Divide be able to resist the temptation to hold W and go forward? Can he play more to that stall util focus?
The thing is, like, on the attack, it was great. Like, he knew all that he was hitting all the lineups for the
Berubah lagi dah, kalau map PRX 2 berubah terus sudah top dari kemarin.
It's the defense that, but you know what? On the attack, it's a different
Tapi nggak
type.
tahu aja.
Waktu itu di Pearl Jing pakai ini pakai apa? Pakai res. Terus kemarin pas lawan apa? Energy lagi pakai Phoenix. Sekarang pakai Neon. Berubah-berubah.
On the first map, he made things very close.
We need to put this in context now. All gamers, this is supposed to be the tournament where China did nothing. There was discussion after map 1 of mates that they could have the worst tournament run ever. They've turned that around. They've beaten mates. They're up a map against PRX, and they have a chance now to eliminate the squad that has been the mainstay in top 4.
That's right. The Juggernauts PRX are teetering on the edge of the abyss.
Bagus dah bola
Give them one
Passingnya
last
dong.
shove. Let's jump back into the game over to Achilles and Paperthin.
Nggak boleh, Jack.
Thank you very much. Yes, another swap of the comp here on Pearl. PRX's map pick going onto the Neon, something that Jing has played in the past, but hasn't played for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't play it very often. You get to see it very, very infrequently from him. So, you know, typically he's going to be playing Raze or Phoenix. We got to see a little bit of Jet in Pacific as well, but I'm curious about this. It is going to be another kind of gamble here.
And worth noting that it's
Bang,
also
G2 BBL berapa kok cepat banget anjing.
2-0. Gua nggak tahu itunya berapa.
Jam setengah itu kan udah setengah 4 udah inian aja, udah half time aja PRX. Iya 2-0. 13-5, 13-8. Oke, udah mulai.
This year, they need this to be the staging ground. The start of a reverse sweep here. It's Divide. Left to his own devices, recalling that flash and getting caught up as Shrimp is able to collect that kill.
Apa sih Pai anjing kayak begitu?
Full 5-player approach from this stair side. Really Bolt not going to catch anything, but for now, they will find the rest of this site unoccupied. Backside plant and PRX going to continue to try to fight forward. Fight forward, they shall. Fangir going to get caught.
More work to be done, though. They're going to be coming at you from a couple different angles, but with their flank out
ada
through
peluit yang
secret,
dipencet kan ya top ya?
PRX over the line, and that's a great shot from Envy.
It really is. GRQ dead.
Punya
Envy
kan
just
Fluid,
traded
punya
by
gue doang.
Alon, but Shrimp is gone as well, so now all that main pressure has been alleviated. It's just the double
Iya,
throw from
waktu
Secret.
itu mau
Jump
gue
forward
beli
for
cuman kan
Secret.
udah mulai
Nice.
jarang main.
PRX
Gue nggak jadi ya.
will close out the opening
Pada
pistol.
buang-buang duit top ya.
It still feels
Iya,
a little
dong,
shaky
dude.
for PRX, though, doesn't it? I mean, with Divide getting caught, trying to recall utility, you know, that was a quick dissipate on that Astra smoke. I got to be aware that they're maybe going to try to keep clearing that space, but all's well that ends well. They take really nice positioning, get that one kill before the execute can, or excuse me, the retake can even really foment. And they're able to come through and get the win. So PRX, still some life, still some firepower. This round they're looking to maybe spread the map a little bit. Trying to go for some
Tengah tuh.
Kind of information gathering.
Hello.
Rame.
Going to be eating a little bit of damage. Envy. Nearly dead, but Jing to the rescue. He'll be able to just pick up 2 quick kills. Now finds himself
Let's
the third.
go, Jing Casmat.
Seems like he's been in the hyperbolic time chamber a bit here with this Neon. His shooting across that first map was probably the most consistent thing for Paper X, and he's looking to maintain that here on the Neon.
It's just dancing a little bit.
He's playing anti-flash against the Killjoy.
With something already on site.
Levi trying to find himself this kill and will be able to do so. On the board nice and early. Compared to what we were seeing, that's going to be a flawless anti-eco. Paper X, a solid start.
I will say that when Paper X is being a little silly and you hear them singing in their comms and things like that, that's when they're actually at their best. So maybe Jing actually just trying to, get people laughing, get them rallied, get the mental back in check after that tough first map. 5-0 start though, fantastic. Be fast tracking his ult along with Envy. Now you're looking at full rifle buy.
Oh, and a crunch play here into A main. Jing sliding back across, looking for the kill there on the GRQ. Does eat a decent amount of damage strafing across those thorns.
But this is nice. This change up in composition. You can already see some of the ideas on how you can disrespect some of the utility to take that long A control that was giving him trouble against NRG. Even with the Phoenix there, they couldn't really fully establish. Granted, there was a Tejo in the mix.
Levi once again has to do a hell of a lot. Won't be able to find the kill before getting taken down. Another Prowler out into A main, ensuring that has been evacuated. So now AG with a solid read, understanding that Rex is going to be leaning in towards this B side, but going for the pivot again. Starting to drift away back. We'll just be leaving Forsaken alone. Tucked away in that Sylvan spot.
Gordon. Gordon.
See if he can find that impact.
This is what you need to see from Paper X. Work the map a little bit. And AG is getting a read on it now.
Yep, Kira has managed to flush him out. Nothing else going to be spotted, so now the forces can rotate over towards A. The 3v4. Weapon's going to be swapped around, getting rid of that Marshall.
30 seconds left.
Looks like something going to be watching all the way around the back. Let's see if that scale forward does come through from the enemy Astra.
Threw a fake TP on the other side of this and try to bait some util, it feels like.
Something dengar dong.
Thrown over the top, nothing at dugout.
Sitting.
Spot maybe on to both there. That secret. The jump coming in.
Yes.
Able to find the turn. Kira going to be taken down. Something gets it back into a 3v3. Meanwhile, Jing trying to go on this flanking push. Something out from stairs. Unable to find that elimination. Envy at the same time going to be taken out. Having the fuse. Jing now striking. Finding the one man out.
Kayak baju Ferrari deh, tadi kacamata. Siapa namanya?
Binoto.
But honestly, I like this round from Paper X, even though it doesn't go their way.
Binoto.
AG does a really good job of reading things themselves. But they're actually toying with the map. They're toying with expectations. They're putting players in unexpected positions. But AG just does a really good job of reading all of that pretty well throughout the entirety of it. A few mishaps here and there, but it was close to being a bonus conversion. And there's, again, they're coming from different angles, and frankly, it's probably just a spray issue there. If something can get that first kill over towards dugout, it's probably a very different round.
That and Forsaken getting caught in that astral form.
True.
Well, Flash is going out, relay bolts as well, stunned behind the box. Is GRQ. Has the judge. Paper X just gonna go.
There are 2 judges here. Kira as well.
Into that.
Yeah. Something has that outlaw though. And that's gonna be most players other than AU1 and Shrimp dead to it in one shot. Let's see if him and GRQ end up butting heads, but GRQ.
No reason for him to try to push, so I don't think something's going to get rewarded here.
You wouldn't think so. But they're starting to send some reinforcements up there. Shrimp joining him.
Lewandowski diganti.
5-1 Jack.
Just managed to get the Here's the outlaw.
Udah bang.
Sleep GRQ planted in behind the box.
Di championship itu top Tottenham.
4-player scale in towards Art now. Figure.
Paling slotnya buat MU bang.
Contact.
Iya.
In at the stairs. Be split on the opposite side. Trying to find anything
Tuh
over
gara-gara dia menang Europa League kemarin makanya bisa main.
Iya.
Kan ya top.
Finger playing forward. Pulls down M1.
Kasian anjing deh perjuangannya Son anjing menangin gituan kan.
Pada keluar anjing.
Jing trying to lead the charge with 3 health on this Neon. Just about anything will eliminate him. So for now, AU1 pressured out, but locks onto the headshot. Forsaken dead. Something able to find just the 1 kill, and Envy
Goodbye something.
sat here, a vandal in hand, and doesn't quite confirm the kill on Kira. Shock dart to be lobbed in, and Fangir fearlessly swoops in, gets the 3K, and gets AG tied up 2-2.
They are really on it today. They are really sharp again. PRX tries to go for the quick pivot, but again, AG matches.
Ya mal mukanya kayak capek banget dah.
You know that they don't have any choice if they commit to that pivot.
Lu lihat tuh, mukanya kayak capek banget,
Get
Cok.
there too.
Anjing.
Sharp shooting from Fangir. They are really locked in. Yeah, it's tough, but AG is just really feeling it.
See him saying how many times, clearly a repeat error or repeat misread, whatever it may be. Alex not happy that he's still dealing with it, that he's still witnessing it here on his screen. Manos to try to delay. Fast lane going to be set up, and Jing now seized at the stairs.
Oh, beautiful.
And this slows down the approach with that overdrive.
Gone.
I don't know, find a reset. Spike brought across Divide, going for the plant. Certainly off on it, so not going to be caught by the wallbang shots. Well, finding the blind device, setting up a flash, will get cleared out. Now the lockdown going to be invested. AG, they do not want to allow PRX back into this, and they shall not. Flawless as the defuse comes in. AG will gain the lead.
I mean, they have just great protocols built in to slow down this Neon, but I think also you probably ripped the overdrive a little bit early here as Jing, anticipating that maybe somebody would be in art, but they're just playing back, and they threw everything at that. There was a seize, there was a relay bolt, the nanos as well at the end of the stairs. I mean, they were so ready for that, and PRX just walked right into a trap.
Diambil minumnya, Cok. Bagi ya.
Starting to get shaky. This is a big buy for PRX on this attack side. They are going to be very low on the economy if they can't get this one to go. Hunter's Fury there. Fangir has his ult. Couple things to consider. Something one away.
Tahu lu, Sa.
Clear the dart, Jing. Bounding forward, GRQ able to turn back.
Football knowledge.
Wah.
Anjay.
Lewat daski kenapa, Sa?
Itu dia inian pentok meja lagi ruku.
Lagi luku lagi. Anjing lagi luku lagi.
Itu soalnya merem top. Nggak tahu depan ada meja. Duk.
Ngantuk ya.
Iya.
Gets back into a winnable position. Yes, they will commit.
King korek guys, match HP gue bunyi alarm.
U1 just that shorty in hand. Trying to watch from every which angle.
King korek guys, kamera, guys, map.
Able to spot him out. Down to 45. Joined in though by Kira, who's able to find the kill. Swings out to his dome. Turn on the setup, and the re-swing out to Divine.
Let's go, David.
3K for him to tie it up 3-3. A big round from a player that was otherwise absent on Corrode.
Well, it's just nice that you have enough space between you and Jing that you could trade that kill onto GRQ.
Lu turut up tadi apa kali?
Ribut.
Yes, let's go.
Gol, kayaknya gol dah.
Offside.
Ah, yes.
Step ahead. By needs to come alive for PRX. That Corrode was woeful for him. He's having a much better go of it here. 5 and 4, and you're able to keep a couple of those big ults through all that for PRX. Still have the dimensional drift, still have the Hunter's Fury.
You have the op. Fangir.
Itu nonton juga aja.
Iya.
He will get picked apart.
Mundur ke, elah.
Just rescales back over. Something now. Dimensional drift. Sprinting down.
Oh no.
There's still so much utility here.
Kocak deh mukanya. Udah loncat.
Makes his exit.
Kok dari tadi di gituin mulu ya bolanya ya?
Now spike being brought forward. Alarm bot just going to be cleared out. That's all of the util on the site now dealt with. No deep flank to come in. Envy pull back it onto a deep angle. Try to utilize this Hunter's Fury, but for now it's going to be Cosmic Divide coming in. No, and just opens up with this one aggressively. Looking for a target, but coming up empty-handed. Just the one tag here onto Shrimp, but GRQ going to be shut down. Something able to find the kill. Stops him with the overdrive. It's the peek back in. Fengir tuck it into that corner. Comes away with another elimination now when it's down to something. Tap at the defuse, the Cosmic Divide falling. Something! Hits the transfer! Gets the 4K! And he is on his feet! Massive Red Bull clutch to get PRX back into the lead.
Okay. Goodness. I love the way Fengir played that round, but
oh yeah,
something outdid him in the end, and that's a little unfortunate. He only had 6 HP, so it's just one bullet there. Was all something needed. Gets the headshot, gets the transfer just in the nick of time.
And if Fengir has any more health,
yep,
that round is his. His efforts rewarded. It's something. One smiling at the end of that round. See if that can continue though.
Oh my God. It's just madness as always.
Tengah tuh, langsung tengah. Ah, elah Jolinton.
Recon will be cleared out, and this does allow for AG to maintain chokehold on A main.
They've got all of the map under their control, so you're gonna have to just try to pick and prod here.
Lagi tuh.
And that's what they're doing. They're trying to work their way through mid. Kind of pulling in, you know, AG expecting them to go through B, the B link area, but actually they're just going to go all the way in towards Fengir.
You heard that jiggle beam. Ooh. He's able to find a quick kill. Divide dead. Immediately out to safety.
He wiped his hand off after that. I don't blame him. That was a slick shot.
AU1 tucked into the corner. The drone over the top. Don't believe it's gotten the spot. Pass lane is there, but AU1 can absolutely catch them off guard. As pop flash in and something, no, a little bit too wise to it. Forsaken, however, going to be intercepted, and still, it's a player advantage for all gamers. Now, the arrival from the back, GRQ on that flank. Striking, finding Jing. Spike in play, but something dead. It is just Envy. Trying to hold his own in a 1v4, and he's just going to be overwhelmed. Just like that from a big hero play round for PRX to regain the lead. They very quickly get snuffed out as AG tied up once again.
And it's just because AG is able to establish so much map control early. Getting long A, getting Fengir posted deep at that position where you could just get the one and done and TP out. That they're able to just come from every angle at you, win some 1v1s. And then there's just nothing you can do there as Envy. I mean, brilliant stuff today from AG. PRX needs to find answers. Needs to get a little bit more consistency. Let's see what they want to do. Looked like maybe early on I felt like there was some okay ideas for PRX. To dig a little bit deeper. Something does grab the Outlaw. 2 players, 1 shot to it, in fact. Both of the duelists, actually, which would include GRQ, who's in the vicinity, but seems to be playing this safe. So at least for PRX now, you're going to reestablish some map control here. Just a matter of what are you going to be able to do. Look at all that util that you're going to have to deal with.
Continuously stack this site.
Yeah.
PRX continue to try to play into it. It's a minefield on the way in.
Something doesn't have a TP, so it's going to have to be pretty good here.
Sends out the first shot. Doesn't manage to connect it. GRQ still alive, but 3 players on that side of the map. Heat Crash does not take Fengir back towards this B site. As Envy. Big opening kill. AU1 getting frazzled, turning over towards that back hall's exit. Gets caught. It's Divide. Able to find the quick shot. Weapons now scooped up in PRX. Looking to get this one over the lines. There's the spot out. There's the judge from Jing. And Gear around the corner. 2 shells left, and 1 is good enough. It's going to be a MasterCard Thrifty. PRX continuing to fight.
Kenapa di bawah
Do they
ya
continue this
Allah.
pendulum swing?
Tadi dapat lagi.
Well, it's a good adjustment for
Passing
PRX
bawah
this
dan
round.
Tonali
Get a little bit of
kepleset
A
itu
main
maju
control.
dikit
That
apa?
forces AG to have to re-clear this space, and when that happens, that's when they turn on the Jets and go for the B site, and they're able to hit some nasty Sheriff shots along the way. So better macro ideas this round. Yeah, that one's got to be a little bit frustrating because it was starting to feel like maybe you could start turning the tide here. Maybe you could start generating a little bit of snowball, but now you're on the eco back foot. Oh.
All right. Oh, and something just does something like that. It's much more than you could really do.
No.
Quick kill into the exit, and once again looking and leaning towards this B site. Drawn with a spot and the ping on the Fengear. Gonna look to rescale and maybe catch them off guard. Does have that gate crash, but the shot ends up going wide. Now makes his exit, but already AG getting themselves in a position to try to counteract this. It's GRQ his way around Hall, sliding forward. That stinger in hand. Shrimp trying to just line up something with that sheriff. Doesn't manage to make a go of it. It seems like for AG, a MasterCard Thrifty just not in the cards, not for this round.
Gue dah.
One away from his ult. Same forward of eyes. Look to play in and see who can pick it up, and it's going to be Jing. Flawless round for PRX. To win back to back and maintain the lead.
Yeah, they're really starting to feel it now. The Sharps are looking sharp, and they're just accelerating when they need to, finding their kills. I don't know, starting to look like the PRX that you expect coming into a global event. Woo, Jing. That is what you need. You need Jing to get going.
Telling Shrimp that he wants to teach him how to shoot the Sheriff. A timeout call here from AG. See if they can rescue these last two rounds, make it a 6-6 score at the half. PRX will be able to run away with the remainder of this. Take a look at the Coinbase win condition. See,
Barcelona.
Economically, there's certainly some ups and downs at the moment for all gamers, but there will be that operator back into the mix for Fengear.
Kind of curious if maybe that's something that PRX is thinking about too, as a counter op here for something. Now he's just going to go for the Vandal, but they had the economy that they could have invested into it if they felt like it. Yeah, absolutely going to be talking about how you want to post up, probably how you want to reestablish some map control. Are they going to go back to kind of that sort of default they have where Fengear pushes up long B and you let Shrimp and GRQ try to control long A? But what I'm seeing on the map is just a spread formation here for the most part. Maybe looking to play a little bit cautious, want to try to take in mid, expecting that that's going to be the direction that PRX want to go. They're right. It's going to come down to some good util and shooting potentially.
I will ask you to be member. Jangan malam-malam.
Shop. Swings out would be his demise. Instead, it's going to be the peak, however. Window and take a bit too late to find that line. He crash out to safety, and Jing now dead on the floor.
Kenapa jadi orang Itali?
Forward, Forsaken on the other side of the smoke, pushes into it to his demise. It's AG setting up the traps very nicely.
Belum kan? Minum.
Ready with a two-player advantage. Make sure they have a solid economy going into the last round of the half.
Feels like it was just a hard read.
Just the double face back in, and Kira going to be good for a third.
Tadi mau ditangkap pakai tangan.
Would have to be an ace clutch.
Didorong dia, sama Ferminnya didorong.
A strong suspicion about where he just jumped back with that gate crash too.
Bagus
around the corner, swing out, and he has him dead to rights. Rough with the Sheriff, but very clean with the Vandal. AG. One away from tying this up at the half. Still have the dimensional drift, still have that operator, but PRX coming into this one with 4 ults.
Oh, pura-pura jatuh. Bental.
Yeah, this one feels like it has to go for PRX the way the map's been going, but this is just a good read. Just coming out of the
PRX menang sa.
The way that AG lines up, it's like they know what PRX is doing before PRX does. This is just good preparation. They're right where they want to be to shut down this kind of slow mid-push that PRX is trying to establish. Now they're just going to double down.
Jason Wilcox.
Similar setup, dimensional drift going forward.
Iya, emang Jason Wilcox, Cok.
Driving forward.
Indian MU.
Overdrive from Jing's going to be away with the kill. Swarms his way into A. It's an otherwise empty site. Something on that peak.
Jason Wilcox, Indian MU, Jack.
Wilcock itu Wilcock, Cok.
Himself in the fight.
Bukan Jason Wilcox. Wilcock.
Still here in the hands of Forsaken. Taking their time with this one. Wants to set up some of these nebulas, I suppose.
Corner ya.
Fengir's gonna go chasing in. Cosmic Divide gonna be called out, and PRX gonna go for another pivot.
Keluar
They're respecting this so heavily. Meanwhile, Kira.
Masa ngesot kan? Kenal. Bener-bener sakit ya.
Or in the perfect position to try to defend this.
Kemudian main lah.
Ya kan lu di
Araumok, Cok, itu.
Great read.
Araumok.
Kind of works against you a bit.
Yeah, given all that quiet.
Yep.
They think that this is a pivot coming through, so they have to split.
Now they don't know.
Edgar has to go crazy with this operator.
30 seconds left.
The shorty to jump into the smoke, and Jing struck down. Looking for the plant, and what is that?
Ini dia.
Oh, he's just destroying.
Woo!
Forsaken has the count brought into a 1v1. 11 seconds remaining. Has to commit for the plant. Shrimp around the corner. Sees a hole
gimana nih golnya?
available for him.
Tambah nggak datang dong yang satu.
Vamos.
Where he could be. Slides across towards stairs. The angle about to be gained.
Sama ranking berapa Jack?
Gets himself tucked. Shrimp hits it again.
Cewek ada yang buka baju nggak?
Gives him a win. Goodbye.
Udah batal deh. Udah minum
The defuse will come through and AG lock this up 6-6.
Kalau ada yang buka baju.
A hell of a back and forth.
Gue pura-pura merem,
Man,
Cok.
AG
Merem.
still looking strong.
Udah Jack, udah catat.
And they have
Pura-pura sambil
handled
print
what
screen.
PRX is dealing
Ntar
here on
udah buka
Pearl.
baru lihat.
Masa
Backing
print
down,
screen.
they're looking brilliant. PRX
Onside udah
up against the ropes.
apaan sih
Corralled into the
salah.
corner.
Jauh.
Onside semua udah.
Halftime break.
Kiper kegebok tuh ya. Deket tangan cuk tuh.
Gitu dong. Coba Elang.
Kalau kena dada.
Oh iya,
bawah leher kayaknya.
Elang.
Iya.
Pasti mendang rudal lagi, Cok, sama Ursula tadi.
Iya, kena dagu, kena muka.
Iya,
dagu cuk.
Susah sih gitu mah, mau gimana?
Deket
Dosa
banget.
Wilcox, Sa.
Iya.
Qué bien se la están pasando, qué bien la estamos pasando, amigos. Bueno, vamos a dividir a los 10
Cinta jejak cuk, ada yang cinta.
Udah, Far ngapain sih? Orang udah jelas masih di Far apaan sih? Dikit-dikit gol, Far.
Kalau cancel nggak jelas nih.
Jelas baru Newcastle robot Cok ini. Kan zolim dulu, karma anjing.
No está mal. ¿Y dónde están?
¿Y dónde están?
Admin dia.
Ya casi llegamos,
Iya.
Ya casi llegamos.
Admin
Quiero escucharlos otra
patuhi
vez. Está bien,
perintah.
David. Está bien. ¿Dónde están los alfa? Casi llegamos, casi llegamos. ¿Y dónde están los Omega?
Kayaknya itu di prime doang.
I'll tell you what.
Ada sub-subnya.
You would
Kan
not be
ada
getting
ini berarti.
this energy, this
Ini
electricity
dong,
from the
Ya
audience
di sini nggak ada.
if you were paying them.
Oh ini bukan di frame.
The crowd here in Santiago,
Passing point itu.
truly a cut above the rest.
Muy bien, Santiago.
Some of the most passionate that we've seen around the world.
Oh, they're
Shoot.
just amazing. I mean, every day there's so much
Shoot.
energy here. It's just great, and those last 3 days are going to be absolutely wild.
Oh yeah.
Nggak keluar 3 hari dong.
Both of these teams
Bukan
wanting to
menghilang.
make that appearance in front of this crowd again.
Kejar,
Not
kejar.
Direk
wanting
dia.
to be sent home. Only one more spot in the top 4 available.
Makin Phoenix Kid
And right now,
seminggu dia dah.
all gamers have
Nice, biar
eyes
hilang
on
ya
the prize. They have the
seminggu
upper
Kalau
hand.
kalah lagi minggu depan
Awas jatuh.
To split.
Awas jatuh.
It's a deep bit of gathering over at Long A for info. They don't see anything, so PRX
Okay,
immediately
let's see.
keeps over. It's their strong side here.
Here's the high low, and it's broken. Svengear able to find one, but Divine and B fighting back. Both duelists now down for all gamers. They are going to be rethinking this push on a B. just a bit, but they got some noise. Look to rescale forward. Envy drifts across, gets himself behind screen. AU1 going to look to try to lead the charge here. Clear the haunt there from having a shot on the divide. Takes him down to 17, and AU1 narrowly able to tuck into the corner. No shocks available, obviously, given the Sheriff's in hand, so Envy not able to set up for the easy kill at the same time. This deep lurk from Kira. Seems like it might just be noted. Forsaken's just going to go rotating back, but has to know what space he's given up. Has to know that they could have lurked to this position.
30 seconds left.
Check around Waterfall. Nothing seen yet. PRX gambling their way into the correct side of the map.
Nggak kelihatan rambutnya.
Nebula now popped, the spike planted. Shrimp getting onto this angle. But have they let any credence to this? No, they have not. Able to strike. Kira now turning in. Has been dealt with something. Finds the kill, and it's just AU1. Able to find the first.
Kelihatan masih.
Several players so very low. Can get the one taps is something. Just holding on.
Oh my
The fuse
god.
goes through, and PRX, they find another pistol. They regain the lead by 1.
This is another round where you're seeing some good awareness from PRX in terms of where Kira could have gone. Kira's been lurking all over the map the whole day, and they're thinking about it from the get-go. You know, Forsaken is really trying to get a read on his counterpart here, and something is watching Flowers the whole way. And that keeps PRX very much alive in this map, in this series, in this tournament. See if they can hang on. You do have AU1 with the Bandit, Fangir with the Ghost, Shorty for GRQ, so could be some problems.
Slide out, Forsaken dead. Here's the judge now, hand it over, Fangir. Gonna be scooping that up, Divine for the moment. Still alone, something sprinting as fast as he can, trying to get in a position to peel off some of this pressure. The flash comes in, Divine gonna be good for that kill. Something finds a follow-up to Fangir. Still able to strike, but cannot escape.
Nice, nice, nice.
Just can take it down for now. This is comfortable territory for PRX, but if they lose anybody else, that damage is really going to be felt. Spike on the floor, watched by Envy. Swing out.
Enemy remaining.
And steadies that Spectre spray eventually to clean up the Killjoy. Swoop out and Jing, good for it. 3 players surviving. Holding on to some of that key weaponry here. PRX, once again, get themselves that anti-eco win.
Small steps forward, but in the right direction. Other than this is just kind of, you know, shotgun versus shotgun, and you're going to favor the Neon every time in that situation. Ooh, nice little flick down from something. Jing's really good with the Bulldog, man. He is always seeming to find tons of value with it. He's going to keep it into this next round. Couple players. Going to be one tap to that Outlaw here on Shrimp, so going to get that full armor into your Duelist at the very least. AU1 just dealing with something right off the rip.
Just couldn't get a clean shot through. Only puts him to 49.
Bot coming back.
We're now dead on the other side. Well collected though, Forsaken. Trying to see if they swinging out towards B main.
Yeah, they're looking for follow-up layers of aggression. Again, PRX, widely notorious for being impatient. And that's something that, you know, I'm sure AG was watching yesterday with NRG. This is how a lot of the rounds start, where they're just holding angles, looking for you to see what you do at the extremities, seeing what you do in mid, looking for a counterplay, you know, off of their own protocols. That's how they get these first kills. That's how they kind of put PRX on the back foot. See if they can hold the line.
They've slotted things in correctly here. 3 players towards B to try to hold off this pressure being applied. Swoop in the corner, relay bolt gonna be dodged. Forsaken able to find one. AU1 eliminated. This Jing is meant to find Shrimp before falling into Fangir's hands. Forsaken will repeat. Kira now eliminated. 2 players left alive. Now just the one. Fangir trying to make go of it, but he cannot. PRX find the bonus conversion. They're now up by 3.
I mean, I think this is just patience versus patience, and finally PRX is going to be the team that's able to outweight their opponents just enough. And they're able to fast rotate over to that B side and guess correctly on the direction that AG is going to want to end up in and make those chokes just an absolute nightmare. Do some early damage. That allows that Outlaw to get those one taps onto those players that are coming through. Huge, huge for PRX that they get that bonus.
Kick back economically now, RAG. Bit of a militia purchase here. Stingers, 2 sheriffs, and otherwise bandits in hand. Orb grab, goes over to Fengear, gives him that dimensional drift. Don't expect to see it in this round. Getting it secured for the future. Obviously, quite important for him. Drift across, Envy. Gonna be traded on some damage, but it's gonna be Jing taken down. Just find the URO Divine now, scaling forward. Comes away with the kill on the GRQ. Looks for a little bit more. AU1 dead. Stabai just massacred 3. Jing the only casualty. PRX up to double digits, looking to make a go of this.
Oh my
3
god.
more to go to take this over to Split.
Yeah, and I think you're gonna get a
Apa tuh?
timeout here from AG
Atom One.
they're being pretty
Webcamnya
one-dimensional
guys,
all of a
webcamnya
sudden.
guys tadi.
And PRX is
Atom One.
getting into the positions they need to, so now you've got to kind of find those timings where, okay, you wait, maybe you want to wait a little bit at the beginning of the round, but then you have to start exploring the extremities, start forcing PRX's hands a little bit. This poor guy, his cortisol levels just have to be through the roof.
Ini nggak sih? Red Dot Design Award. Dream Chip One. Iya nih kayaknya ini dah.
Our lovely dog friend, who luckily was
Mini zoom
reunited with his
kamera.
owner.
Oh, now
Can we get a medic to come check on Alex?
Dream Chip.
I think we could.
Release Atom One.
Yeah, I absolutely think he does.
Let's take a look here at the Coinbase win condition. See what AG is going to be working with.
I want to make sure we're noting where the
Ini sih ini,
AGs
guys.
are in this building.
Yes.
Yeah. Important stuff.
Kagak ada guys, nggak ada yang
I
jual.
think, again, like what I was talking about, just being patient but a little proactive. Like it's, measured
Nggak ada yang
aggression.
jual,
You're
guys.
trying to get
Atom
some
One.
info, trying to clear some space. That
Atom
round, it
One
just
Mini.
obviously it was an eco, so they just went for something. PRX is there, whatever. But I think overall, AG, some of the things that you saw in Corrode that were really good was them toying with utility, baiting some utility out, using that conditioning against PRX. You're going to need a lot more of that here.
Apa nih guys nyambungnya?
PRX
Iya
is
guys,
starting
ini
to
guys,
find
bener
their
guys.
groove, and that is
Asik, gue
not something
nemu
you wanna let happen.
webcamnya VCT guys ya.
PRX are notorious
SDI
for coming out
power.
on a map,
Oke, ini powernya
looking terrible,
SDI.
and then just figuring it out and running you over in the next 2.
Or looking great and then looking terrible in between and then winning it.
Also that.
Shout out to them versus Liquid back in Toronto. Still lives rent-free in my head, but the Dimensional Drift at the ready here for Fengear. Clone to go forward, clear out that Vice Wall. Some of that utility and instill some doubt into PRX.
Yeah, they've got an alarm bot here. That Kira does get the spot anyway with his body, so Jing tries to push out. Can't find a kill.
Jing. Santai, Jing.
Drone to re-clear. Does catch. Spot onto Fengear there. So PRX actually thinking that this is going to end up B off of that info because Forsaken can just keep holding here. Yeah, sure, there's a Prowler, but there's no follow-up. Yeah, there's an Astra, but he's not hearing or seeing anything else. Although they're rotating off that. Oh my god, it might have worked.
Backpedal here from the Vice, just trying to reposition so he doesn't get scouted by this, but we'll hear the exit. Further teleport's going to be taken. Something sending out a couple shots. Meanwhile, potential timing here
Nice.
for Jing. Swings around the back, is able to find GRQ. Now the Steel Guardian going to be invested, and that interrupts the plant on the spike. AG held at bay. This Envy jumps up over the top of the box, looking for that punish, but Shrimp. Oh no, he just straight back into it with a vision. Envy now finds 2. And it feels like AG completely losing track of everything here. Forced away, and Kira now to try to hold on to his gun. Duckstail turns around and will keep this in hand. Mark Jing trying to run him down, but PRX not allowing for the timeout call to deliver results. They get up to 11.
This almost works for AG in a way, but the funny thing is because of Dimensional Drift,
Nice
PRX is actually
timing.
happy to just play flood retake. They have the Steel Garden.
Ngapain kabur? Pikiran nggak
I mean,
kelihatan.
I don't know what's going on. Shrimp there just kind of loses his awareness of his space.
I think EU1's trying to, he's trying to swing, he's trying to get the trade, displace him, but he just happens to lose the fight, but had to have known where you're getting shot from. Should have been able to spot him. Meanwhile, fight over A main, and Fengear does manage to come out on top. Jing
get punished.
eliminated. Solid early kill for AG. Need 5 in a row to tie this back up.
That one certainly should make things really challenging here for PRX to try to get a read on what this round is going to look like. The only thing now that you have going in your favor is that it's a weaker buy.
That might not mean too much if they're able to get into the site.
Right.
For now, it's going to be Envy to try to hold the line. Too far forward to use a Hunter's Fury. So once that pressure starts coming in, he is going to have his work cut out for him. There's the spot. Wow. It's the headshot to put Fengear down to 10, but Fengear still gets the elimination. Something tucked in, stunned up, does manage to fight back, but he himself so damn low and now finished off. 4 players still surviving. Weapons going to be recovered. AG, this would be a massive thrifty. Divine Forsaken trying to deny. Kill on the 1. Grabwell going to be avoided. Forsaken right in the wall. Cannot stay alive. The concuss coming down, and Shrimp bouncing back after the previous round. Cleans up 3 in AG. They close the gap. They hang in there. They deny that map point away from PRX.
It just shows you how important control over this part of the map is, because you can get a weaker buy to go, and it helps when Fengear's doing that, absolutely going nuts on 2 tight angle shots that he has to shoot through some walls and gets the wind. But you get those wins, and it just opens up so much space for you, puts PRX in positions where then they start throwing themselves one by one into the meat grinder. They kind of lose their mental.
They want this control again. Just haunt into that forward cubby at A main. Doesn't reveal anybody on the site. Clear of the Prowler.
Shrimp's got his Nightfall. Maybe they might make a go of that, but I think they're going to try to, well, I thought for a second they might try to establish some presence through art, but I think they're just going to go for the Nightfall here.
Turn to the flash, and feeling for the reset. Coming away with 2.
Jingges matnya nge-whiff guys.
Able to try to equalize the 1. Just a TP over to safety. The spike now recovered. 3v3, but what is the call here from AG? Looks like it's going to be a silent cutaway. Trying to work over towards that B side of the map where they weren't really able to explore much. Kira Wagley has just been sat in club.
This is so scary because you're going to have to re-clear. Good news is there isn't a ton of info for Forsaken there either.
But AU1, he gets the plant. That'll give him the lockdown. And obviously Envy is out of the equation, so you don't have to worry about that Hunter's Fury.
30 seconds left.
Shots now ringing out. Players of PRX slowly looking to get into position. Forsaken able to find the first. Swing out of the smoke. Gets tagged, gets bogged, and AU1 gets on top of him. The kill now found the lockdown. Invested, the plant coming through.
Spike planted.
Something could back away, but also needs to try to recover another weapon. Likely can do so during the dimensional drift, which you have to suspect he's going to be committing. Stefan not peeking, would have found a timing on AU1. Tuck to the corner, the reposition. Minor damage gonna be suffered. Goes for the exit, the shorty, able to collect it. Swing out, Kira, unable to find a buy. Puts him low, but cannot sit him down. PRX will get themselves up to map point. AG need 5 in a row.
Yeah, love the decision making here from Devi to go for the long lurk, recognizing what you were talking about, that lockdown was gonna be in place and that they weren't gonna be able to flood from the B tower side, so why not go for some? Fengear is absolutely crazy today. For what it's worth, he is absolutely on it, but love that. You get a little bit of a tag of damage, knowing that they're going to be weak to that shorty, go for the something special.
Nice ulti something.
They're able to finish it out, so PRX looking to take us to split.
And the buy is going to be a little bit messy. The Singer there with the overdrive as well. The back pocket for GRQ. He's been having a rough go of it this time around on the Neon. Fengear, 1 off that dimensional drift. The overdrive now in play with the Thorns. Keep him locked away. Just running down the clock as he's going to need to try to find a reset, but he won't be able to find one, I don't believe. The slide out, Forsaken holding his own, the Hunter's Fury. Crashing in off the flank, but Widely doesn't find much of anything there. And here with 1, Jing tucking back. Tagged low, the shorty from Valkyrie at range, unable to find it. It's Jing. Okay, it's chaos incarnate. But he cleans it up.
Tiba-tiba selesai guys. Tiba-tiba habis ya guys ya.
PRX will send us the distance. They take us the split.
Alright. Gue bakal subuh dulu dan gue bakal BAB dan BAK dulu ya, buang air kecil, oke? Jangan lupa subuh dulu guys.
Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy puto, que estoy la es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la si va con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy puto y que estoy la es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la si va con un vuelo de ida. Ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla.
Welcome back, everybody, down to the floor here at the Espacio Riesco. I could barely hear myself think most of the time, but it appears PRX have regained that ability after what I have to say was a pretty muddy map uphill.
Where do we want to start? I think that the fact that AG started off on that, on that defense, putting up a very big fight. I think that those openers that they were finding, yes, were supposed to have the impact that they actually didn't find. PRX doing a lot of what they did against G2, just regrouping and getting up all that strength. I think that Jinx looked very, very comfortable on that Neon.
Yeah, PRX really lives for the team fight. I think this compositional change leans into the brawl, and it didn't look perfect in that first half. I think they were still leaning into some of the mistakes of map one, of just failing on the fundamentals. But once we changed sides, got to their own defense, it looked way better. This is PRX that I think doubled down on just focusing on playing together, not giving away dumb fights, and they locked into actually closed that map out pretty dominantly once we got to the switch.
I think also that we saw a lot of the chaos the PRX absolutely lost on some of those retakes. There were so many situations where seriously, if it would have been any other team, they wouldn't have won.
I mean, we're going to talk about Fangir here, 331 ACS over the course of their map. Still not enough, though, for all gamers.
As I'm saying, finding the opener in many of the defense rounds, also in the attack, like Men was trying all through and through. For IMGRQ, we cannot say the same.
Yeah, it was really Fangir or nothing for all gamers this map. It felt like the rest of the team just couldn't get online. I mean, to GRQ's credit, he was going in and creating space, but it was never anything more than that, and it was basically a multi-kill round from Fangir, or it was not happening. This map to me showed the depth that you would have expected when you looked at this matchup ahead of time, where there are peaks for all gamers, there are individuals that can be excellent, but PRX is that full package where everyone can step up and close out a map.
I think we also saw a different side of the vibe, you know? Like, he was back. Like, I think that his utility had much more value on this one, and he was feeling better himself. I think that all through and through, he just likes the map more. I think that you can feel that.
Yeah, really. I mean, I kind of foreshadowed it on the desk coming in thinking, oh, okay, we just saw him be playing ahead of his utility constantly, not making use of it to slow down these double dive comps, but feels like Devi more comfortable here. I'm quite sure Coach got in his ear as well. Those 3 first deaths on Kuro, definitely a glaring issue for PRX, something that they've been able to sort of fix up, but I think we've got to double back, Mimi, and say Fangir really stood out for this team. One of the key pieces, but it's clear, as good as he's been, just Fangir won't cut the mustard here.
If we're looking ahead to map 3 of this series, I think you have to look to Fangir to not only continue this performance, but that to lead to his teammates stepping up alongside him and showing more than just the individualism. But it has to stay at this level if he wants any chance against PRX.
After watching map 1, I think there's a lot of us that are cheering for all gamers, just seeing what they can do and how they can make a team as renowned as PRX shake the way that they did. For Split, we expect a lot of the shenanigans. It's a map incredibly comfortable for the side of PRX, but we can also say the same for all gamers.
It's supposed to be their best map, right?
Yes.
Obviously, they've not won it here yet, though.
This is where I think they can look at that map, say, okay, they changed comp on us, they're good at this Pearl, that's all right. We're going to the map where we dominated in China, where we've beaten international competition already this tournament. This should be the confidence zone for all gamers, playing the double duelist with Kira back on the raise. They look great in how they're team fighting. They're very aggressive. This is their best chance to actually close this series out.
Now, I misspoke, but they actually, I think, looked quite good on this map, rather, against Gentlemates, right? That was a map they were able to find some degree of success on. What do you want to see translate over from that Split performance?
The ace. The ace from Kira on round 1. That is exactly how we want to start this map. Seriously, I think that we can all agree that this is for PRX to lose. Now they have the momentum back. That Pearl was looking too good for them, and as we're saying, they have so many reps on this map on Split, and obviously all bangers and on Split.
Yeah, what I'm looking for is the fast flood retakes that were so successful the last time they played Split. I like the way that they put an emphasis on holding on to heaven control in both these sites and using that raise as their quick rotator to double satchel out, flood into these sites, and really thrive to get quickly into the team fights.
They are playing this double dive style, rather, on Split, right? Is there any way, like PRX, can they slow this down? They don't play the Vice on this map. We've seen some teams dabble with it. NRG, I want to say.
For PRX, to me, it's about going in the fights, and if you are confident in just having that full comeback and reverse sweeping this best of 3, again, you are PRX, you have the individuals to do it. Jing is super on point today. When we see him on the race, on this map, it can be a completely different thing. And for the side of all gamers, I actually want to see them play reactive again. I want Kira to maybe have one of those rounds that is going to swap things around, but to me, seriously, I want them to be a bit more passive because PRX can be incredibly overwhelming.
Yeah, I agree. I think you want to, especially on their attack side, let PRX make the move a little bit, but I still want to see decisiveness in the mid-round. I think where some of the rounds started to go wrong on their attack side on Pearl was when they were kind of waiting for too long with that patience, and then they had very low information when they were actually choosing to execute. I think it's about taking early space, pausing for the reaction, and then making a decision off it. You can't completely sit back and let PRX play how they want.
I'd like to make some mistakes. I think that PRX have to consider the stakes of this map because this could be their last one here in Santiago for them.
I mean, looking back on PRX here, obviously many of their fans don't want the journey to end here. What do you think is the bare minimum to be satisfied with this PRX outfit here in Santiago?
Winning. That's
winning?
I think, no, making it to top 4 at least, winning this match and going forward. That's what the fans expect. If PRX lose here to this upstart all-gamers team, it will be a massive disappointment. They have high expectations. They have to live up.
Here you have it, folks. The stage is set for one final decider map between all gamers and PRX, and who better to take us back in than Achilles and Paper Thin.
Thank you very much, Uber. Here we go. A map 3, only bangers on Split. And we have it teed up as the final map. PRX persevering through that Pearl. But AG looked absolutely astounding versus mates on this map. It was a 13-4 affair. Kira was so damn clean on that raise. Can he replicate that performance?
Gue subuh dulu guys, map 3,
Guide
map 3.
AG closer to a
Bang,
top
atau
4
main apa
finish, their
kagak?
first
Kagak
ever
duluan.
global event.
Gue
Or will
lagi nian, lagi
PRX
watch party.
snuff out the flame?
I mean, it's going to be a tough ask. This is a great map for both of these teams, but like the desk was talking about, the way that AG sets up for their flood retakes, sets for their stalls onto your executes is so good. So you have to disrupt that. I think you're looking at what G2 was able to do to disrupt these things. And there's a huge stack in mid. Spike in the hands of Forsaken on the Omen. They're going for a push out.
The swing, the spot on something, able to hold his own, does lose his life though. Is GRQ. Comes away with 2 and Jing dead as well over on that Ramen side. He immediately rerouted, but Divine lurking forward. He's just walked his way for free into this A site. 2v4 in the post plant. PRX has their work cut out for them. Tap just looking to try to see if he gets a peek. Meanwhile, Divine leaning forward. 2 HP on the enemy. Owen finds the headshot. It's the bite. Look at the disrespect that one. Does find some damage. Envy given a decent shout. A winnable opportunity. Shrimp likely to be the final most difficult hurdle. Pixel angle found, and Shrimp finds the timing. Wrapping into elbow. Loses the spike for a brief little moment there, but will be able to find the defuse. Checking around for another weapon perhaps as well. But AG taking that first step.
Just a great read again, off the rip. They're overstacking the numbers, and there's an extra player there on that high-low that Jing isn't ready for when he goes for his counter swing. It's a really nice proactivity early from AG. My eyes definitely go into those 2 raises overall. You know, Jing widely regarded as maybe the best to ever play Raze, going up against the upstart Kira.
Oh my god,
It's gonna be
cepet
grabbing
banget.
4 Spectres and a shotgun for AG here, but 3 Sheriffs being bought up for
amat,
Paper
guys.
Rex. They want to rumble.
They always do. Be pushing out of the smoke though. Kira cutting over to the side. Now peeks in, is able to find a buy. Blast pack lobbed in. Pain shell
Goodbye.
at the ready. Going to be exchanged here on either side. Tries to escape, and Jing does manage to find the kill. Damage going to be suffered, but can be a weapon scooped up as Fengear just trying to hold them off. But blind shots through that Viper wall. He managed to take him a little bit lower.
This is just going to be a full rotate. for
Kasih
Paper Rex.
something gak sih Jing? Atau enggak Forsaken tuh nyawa lebih banyak.
Try to sell this a bit
Spectre-nya.
more. So
Nah,
far,
ya.
AG reading. Paper X is just going to re-hit A. Something the task to clear a little bit of space. Forsaken making noise, clearing the dog.
But nothing else seen. It's done well though to keep them locked in on
Masih
this side of the
aware
map.
nih.
Now the smoke cycled in
Warna
towards
mobe nih.
heaven. So the drift down across towards screens. GRQ at the moment alone, but Forsaken now has been found. Eliminated. Paranoia going across, something not caught by that, however. Wow. Does manage to find that
Nice,
kill.
nice.
Gets
Oke,
it into a
somethingnya
3v3.
muter, something muter ke mid,
Weaponry,
nice banget.
as well as the health, very much advantage.
Cepetan
to
dikit
the
dong.
side of AG. Fengear diving forward. Ends up giving his life just for the one kill.
Dua-dua, ting, ayo ting.
Something rewrapping all the way back through around towards this B heaven position. Might go completely on red. Flash towards backside. Confirms no presence there. Jing just tucked away behind the box. Something now striking. Finds the first. Shrimp holding it. Gets it to half. Pulls off of it now. Swaps the weapon over. Just trying to get a little bit more ammunition. And something is not buying it. Waiting for his timing. Sees him.
Bang!
And the defuse is just going to be held. Oh, the round just barely getting away from Paper Rex.
I don't think
gives him a shrug.
I don't think something quite realized that it had already been held to half. But still tons of damage done here for Paper Rex. Go into their anti-bonus, which isn't going to look like much for AG.
It's as good as it gets without the round win, but they absolutely should have been able to have that.
Yes.
And just a slight little misread, misjudgment. But something more than happy to give it right back to him across the stage. I have to suspect that these guys are pretty good friends, given how much they do scrim. Well, there's that vengeance.
He's already jawing at him. He's giving it to him after that one kill. It's unbelievable.
And the crowd is erupting with chants of something. Meanwhile, Devi takes that outlaw in his own hands. He's able to find Fengear. PRX looking to get themselves on the board pretty cleanly here, maybe even flawlessly. Unless AG finds some punish.
Bait,
They had a couple bandits and a sheriff behind this, but it's like they're just going to wait this out patiently. Forsaken's going to go for the lurk this time. He's going all the way around to B heaven.
I might be thinking that he's going to find them stacked up, trying to die to the spike. And some noise being made, trying to see if they get that peek out. And Forsaken, not going to be able to find anything here. 3 remaining players from AG will be allowed to go down to the spike. As PRX deny that bonus conversion after all of the damage dealt in the previous round. Will find themselves online here around 3.
Oh, and we're finally starting to see something come alive here as the year wears on. And those sniper shots are where he is at his best. When he starts hitting those, just sees the shoulder and immediately gives it back to Shrimp, who had just barely bested him in the previous round. Wow, just a barrel stuff there from Devi on the diving Fengear. That's round over. Yeah.
A Nightfall online for Envy. You have the secrets for Shrimp.
A little bit ahead in most of the ult cycles as PRX, just barely. So this could be a good round to get some of those into play.
He's got that outlaw. Both players over here in heaven. The one susceptible.
Whoops.
The jump peek out. And here the spot onto Jing. Wall falling and Envy able to immediately find the punish. Waylay now eliminated. Allows for a much faster approach, not having to worry about those saturates as Jing's pushing forward. Shrimp gonna be flushed out. Kira does manage to trade one back. The U1 has to backpedal away. The spam back up into heaven, takes him to 27.
It's not what you want to have happen. Let AG take some heaven control. So now you're gonna have to scramble on the site to brawl this out. No more blast packs though for Kira. Just the paint shells to try to clear some space. Envy's gonna try to tuck into the corner. Devi trying to tee him up.
Staring towards heaven, Paranoia gonna be sent. Envy just frantically spraying and praying and being rewarded. Will end up falling to the paint shells. This is GRQ now pushing his way forward, but it's a high-low setup around the corner that he cannot break. AU1 knows that he's outdone. Just 27 health, has to back away. PRX win the follow-up, and they tie it up at 2-2.
And it's just really around that highlights how important those first kills are over on the extremities of the map. With PRX having 2 players watching for when the toxic screen drops, and it's just 1 for AG, and Envy instantly eliminates the problem. He's even making noise. Fengear's just crouched, trying to hold the angle.
Great turn of the flash there from Jing as well.
Yeah. And it's something we want to keep track of, that Raise Your Ace battle. How in the world do you get that one, Envy?
Dah apa yang nge-swing by ya?
Swinging out, knows that there was another there. So far, even Envy knows he got a little lucky on that one.
I'll find you.
But again, you're getting into these ult cycles now. Jing one away from the showstopper. Envy still sitting on the Nightfall. Spot check there, gonna see GRQ. Trying to punish it. PRX try to brute force their way in.
Just one shot to the leg of Jing. Cycling in that smoke. Something trying to catch somebody in mid. U1 planted very far forward. There's the first shot. Kira now down. Devi hits the better of him.
What a read.
It's damn clean. PRX starting to hit their shots. Just a peek from Fengear. Does manage to find Devi in the end. Bringing up that enemy Viper. Not falling for the clone, but GRQ down to 1 HP and eventually going to be found. Something with the kill, and PRX.
I have the spike.
The spike now in hand again. To get this plant across and get themselves into the lead. Shrimp. Yeah, that Vandal recovered now, immediately back on the floor. Peek out. Fengear, another solid shot. Not quite ready, however, as Jing just tracks him down with that shorty.
Yeah, it's just really good map awareness from PRX this time, reading the whole way that there's going to be a push out. Oh, he gets the spot under the hand. And then Divide there to make sure, just to double check. And a great C's reading that TP off of GRQ perfectly to eliminate him. Really good mental awareness. I was talking to Fengir a little bit behind the stage, and he says they're still a little shaky. You know, they're new to this stage. They're still having a little bit of trouble, even though they've been finding some success. You know, they felt like the weight has been lifted off their shoulders a bit. Still, though, going up against a team like PRX, it's tough. This time, PRX wants to clear this heaven.
Showstopper out, lobs it in, and that's going to be Kira dead on the floor. Something is being the heat-seeking system for that missile. Flash over towards backside. Forsaken going to be taking down Fengir. Able to find Jing as well, and this round starts getting away from PRX. Suddenly a 2v3. Invi trying to assess where this guy has gotten to. The Seeker's going to be coming in, but Invi finds the perfect timing. Swoops in, finds the kill. Nightfall now a crossover towards heaven and screens.
Ting, lu lihat dua-duanya nggak sih, Ting?
Paranoia going to be expended. Something just holding down that M1, gets counter-sprayed a bit. It's GRQ riding the Raptor, drops down to the cubby. The C's at the ready, Invi getting the catch, getting the spray down, and getting the finisher as well. Something trying to usher them onto their feet. And smiles on the other side of the stage. I have to imagine that there's some frustration behind that as well. PRX now up by 2 rounds.
Still love the macro ideas here from PRX. Obviously the combo with the ult, very effective, but it's clearing that heaven space that is so crucial to the way AG plays this map. And yeah, it's... Yeah.
I love that Invi learned. He reached for the headset immediately, and he's like, oh, nope,
wait,
gotta keep that on.
I'm gonna get fined.
Don't want to get in trouble now. Boombot cleared. Paranoia gonna be sent in. Fengir trying to find something. This is a little bit of damage on the Jing once again as the Prowler gonna be chasing forward. Quick refract around the corner. Taken. Spain Chill's not gonna be able to find too much value. Delay tactics are there, and Divide opting to just back away.
Oh, something.
He's in the site.
He's stuck in the site.
Okay. He is trapped. The rest of PRX now going to go on a attempt here. The Saving Private Ryan style mission. Showstopper point blank is able to find the one. The jump in the corner, but Divide out from Garage. It'll spare his blushes, but it's a solid 2 taps from Fengir. And Shrimp now just making his way out of the sewer. Gonna be playing into a pit.
Samtang tiba-tiba di backside.
As the silent drop sees a weapon across the way.
Use the flashes to do a little checking inside the smoke.
Trying to send it around the back, but as he pushes forward, he will die. 4K for Divide. PRX continuing to rack up these wins, continuing to look excellent on this attack. And that is going to be a timeout call now for AG.
Yeah, I mean, the defender side, they're usually so sturdy, but PRX is kind of picking them apart one by one and putting them onto ecos time and time again. And that gives them just such huge advantages where they can go for the extremities, where they can go for these death ball plays and make them work. And now I'd like to see PRX dig back into maybe trying to generate some mid-pressure, clear those heavens a little bit more. Now that you're going into a bye against your opponent, you know, they use that showstopper in that last round too. That's a huge piece taken away from your opponents, especially in a round that AG lost there. That's devastating. They went for it on that eco, feeling the pressure. So now I think you're opening up the ability to keep putting them off their game, force them into play styles they don't want to do. And that's something that has worked for other teams against AG here.
Just 8 seconds left. Coaches the talk before we get out of this Coinbase win condition. Curious to see what they bring to the table here. Love to see them try to get that
Per second 145.
Looks like they will be able to have it.
Shrimp cannon?
Shrimp going to be passing this one over, and Fengir can't afford at least a half armor.
Half, okay.
It could have gone for full, but he's going to try to just keep a bit of money behind this. Is this going to be enough to try to catch PRX off guard? should be tracking the economy of the opponents and knowing that this is a possibility.
For sure, and look at, when we get into the map here, you're going to see that it's actually AG wanting to contest B main, but Paper X is just heavy A all the way. We've already got control. AU1 in the ropes to try to do something. Yeah, but he got spotted.
40.
AU1
annihilates Fengear.
Ooh.
Goodbye, Operator. Goodbye, Waylay.
Oh, no.
Oh, and it might just be goodbye, AG, if they continue like this. Swing in, GRQ. Will manage to find a kill on a Forsaken. The plant now comes in. The 2v4, the Operator down. They see the ping there. Could just back away and try to save that. Especially now that he's been spotted. Kira can just tuck back, maybe try to get some exit kills, build up towards another showstopper, try to get another one before the half does finish. We'll have something served up on a silver platter. Just jumps away, Divine. However, ensures that he cannot survive, cannot do more damage. 6-2, Paper X. Looking alive and well on split.
And it's just simple stuff for Paper X. They're just going to the side of the map that AG doesn't gamble correctly on. It's a very, another attempt at a hard read. So this time, Paper X just changes sides of the map. AG feels like they have to reinforce that B side hold to make sure that Paper X can't keep brutalizing them over there. And then Paper X is just given all the space in the world, the Boombot just to force back the Viper AU1. And that's everything you need. And
ayo Foreskin menyala, Foreskin.
And Paper X is just like, well, let's see if they can stop it this time.
Just lurching forward, frantic backpedal now from Shrimp. GRQ. Pull the TP back away to safety, and for now it's just Jing widely taking the brunt of any damage.
Trying to establish some control, but they're rotating away from this. Paper X pauses. Maybe something revealed himself to Kira on the other side, and that's caused these rotates, expecting Paper X to try a different angle, different direction. Now they're having to send another player back, but they're not reading this correctly just yet. Paper X scaling forward. That Operator holding the long angle. Oh boy. Timing here going to be everything.
Tucks away from the Prowler. Forward past the smoke. Looking for the shot, but in B. Able to find him. Clean though from AU1. Get you something on that scale forward towards screens.
Nice, Jing.
Leanna 1-for-1 at the moment, but
aduh, Omen. Oh my god, Jing.
To take down GRQ as well.
Oh my god. Jing low.
Oh, he's at one health, but he's already done so damn much.
Oh my god.
That is disgusting from him. He will finally pile. Shrimp nearly gets Forsaken for his troubles as well. Bar and Kira going crazy, which he cannot.
Kira.
It's just another round in the hands of Paper X.
And goodbye. You pick, you die. Yes.
Jeez, man. It's just a pause that throws AG off their game here. It's something that Paper X really doesn't do a lot. They don't show this very often, where they clear some space and then just wait you out when they've been revealed. A lot of times it's fast rotates to try to do something else. And AG, that's what their anticipation is. That's what Kira's reading. And again, I'm not sure if he saw something on the other side of the map or not. But regardless, if he knew that there was a player there, a lot of times, they'll call over. They'll be like, I think there's only one over here, so let's go there. But Paper X wisely changing their style, trying to double up here at long A, and that's a good start for Kira.
Damn good one. Boombots exchange on both sides and a back away from that position.
Dapat gak kelihatan?
U1 lurks forward. Divine has made it past him over into mail. Forsaken just going to be making some noise to make his way back out of this one, allowing for that decay to expire.
They almost caught him there.
Really did, but Divine might be about to catch somebody else. Footsteps coming his way, and Kira, no idea If Devi can find this kill as well, that might just be the round. Once again, broken open.
David, you are the MVP,
He's desperately
David.
trying to snipe Jing out of the sky. He cannot. Paint shell at his face. Pushes him back over the stairs. They plan to come in now. 4v3. This post plant, AG. They need this round.
I think they might just save. I don't know. They're going to make a go for it. PRX is sending a lot of players around to lurk.
A double re-wrap into mid. A lot more pressure now on Jing and Forsaken to try to hold this line. The flash out. Fengir not taking the refract back. Forsaken holding his own for 2. And now it's AU1 having to do it all, and something will shut him down. 2 more rounds to be played out in the half, and PRX won every single one of them.
Devi just so slippery. I was so busy watching what was going on in that pit, I never caught how he got out there. I have no idea. And obviously neither did AG.
It's just an axe moment from Devi.
Jeez.
You can hear Tom Biz in my head asking how has he gotten there. He just walked right through. Showstopper now out, 2 targets.
Oof.
One gonna get caught, but something able to find Kira at the same time. Paint shell lob to the backside. Fengir able to go ahead, plant his feet, finds the 1, but nothing more. Such a snappy, pacey push from PRX as they look to take everything from AG. Another 3K from something. 9 rounds racked up. PRX looking to make this a 10-2 affair.
They're just everywhere on the map, and they're winning these battles. You get another showstopper into the mix a round before Kira can. And they put it to great use, and then they are just spreading out. And AG is just blindsided. They have no idea what's hitting them. They have enough for mostly rifles, well, all rifles, but a Guardian for AU1. A couple ults on both sides to consider, and immediately the drift
AC
goes.
again, Devi though, slipping past that Trailblazer, but Kira will be able to shut him down.
Hampir, Fai, hampir.
Long last an advantage for AG as PRX might just be
Ding,
overheating
ding,
a bit,
ding.
and they have Jing pushing out right into GRQ. Here are the Seekers, showstopper out, something. Quick exit, will re-wrap back in through Ramen, has a gate crash set up in the garage as well. Forsaken able to find 1. 3v4 now. Fengir refracting back, low on HP, and something
Oh
got
my
striking
god,
behind.
let's go.
Finds another 2, Fengir. Spotting the drop down, the saturate, gonna be lobbed in, but it doesn't get the catch. And something has the time on his side, he's got the angle, but Fengir!
Ooh, anti.
Never mind! Gets the headshot and gets the round.
Oh, something. He's kicking himself a little bit there. He played that round so well until the very end.
Absolutely, feels like he should have had that, but still a considerable lead for PRX. We'll see if AG can rally back like they did versus mates on Bind when we come back after the halftime.
¡Viente Santiago! Creo que podemos sentir la tensión en el ambiente de lo que significa esta segunda mitad y cómo se está viviendo, ¿no? Vamos a animar un poquito a los equipos, ¿eh? ¿Te parece, David? PRX, PRX. Muy bien. Y ahora, all gamers, all gamers, all gamers. ¡No escucho! No, pero ¿qué es esto? Vamos a hacer ruido entonces. ¿Dónde están los fans de PRX?
Siapa pendukung PRX sih gitu? Oke, dan sekarang mana yang mendukung? Oh, gamers. Bahkan PRX sudah. Bahkan PRX. Yang AG cuman disuruh dong biar rame dong itu, biar nggak enakan kan.
Por favor, espacio riesgo. Va a ganar PRX. Volverá el partido y será épico para All Gamers. PRX. All Gamers. Yo tengo algo claro. Los ganadores son todos ustedes, amigos. Son una locura. Y ya lo saben, como siempre, Santiago grita con el alma.
I'd say PRX with the lead by narrow margins there in the crowd. They're just here to cheer for damn good Valorant.
Keren sih, Santiago gue akuin keren. Keren, GG.
Delivering on that 6-round deficit for AG, needing to walk back 3 to 9.5. Saw what they were able to do just a few days ago. That bind from mates, 8-4, them in the deficit, and then had a perfect second half. That is what we are looking for here from AG.
It's also crazy to think that you're 2-something clutches away from this potentially being an 11-1. I mean, the map could have gone very worse for AG, so let's see if they can keep their mental in check. Quick jump peek there. Doesn't really seem much. AG playing it close to the vest. They want to establish this mid control. Took a little bit of time early. Meanwhile, PRX is like, they're going A-ramp. I swear they're going A-ramp, boys. Actually, they are going to be going over towards B and Divide.
Well, Ching kind of just wrecked his boom bot.
Didn't
bounce into main at all. So no info going to be gained there, but Divide having to backpedal away. Alone on this side of the map for now, being joined by something as PRX quickly going to be pivoting into position. Spec in hand for Shrimp. Waits for the smoke to bloom, the drop down, and now the plant can get into play. 5v5, and this could be absolute carnage. PRX for the moment doing well to read this potential flank around the back, but as they jump peek over into mail, nothing's going to be seen. Sees nade, but the nade not deep enough.
Ya, telat banget nih. Belakangnya.
Shrimp able to find one GRQ with another something. Turning back, able to find AU1 on that flank. Now finds Fengear out in front, but it's going to be Shrimp again. 3 big kills for him in the pistol.
Sulit sih kalau nge-gambling kayak gitu. Kadang retake-nya.
Taking that necessary step.
Berapa sendirian di happen
just
B.
able to find the open space on the map. It's
just
a
ya.
really gambled stack for PRX, a 4-1, and you know, Divide does well to not give up his life off the flash paint shells, takes a little bit of damage, but from there, AG can just get in, settle in, set up that lurk, and the timing really nice. You know, you can see PRX considering it at the very least, but I think that's something you need to be thinking about as this half wears on. Always have somebody watching your back, because there's always somebody trying on AG. How?
What in the hell?
How?
They're just trying to spam Jing off the orb, take it in, beat just sends out a bandit shot through the smoke, finds Fengear. You start to remember how that anti-eco round went for AG in the first half. There were no survivors.
No one's won an anti-eco yet this match.
PRX wanting to close this one out.
Should say on the eco side of that.
Yes. Haven't gotten that thrifty.
Yes.
Full cluster, but movement right now from PRX. They're getting their players, their pieces in position. Just fishing for any kind of straight contact he can get. And now Envy arriving out of sewers, Divide all the way through. If ever there was a time for a pivot into the vents, this would be it for AG. Seems like they still want to commit forward onto this site. Shot's going to be going wide. AU1. Good for a kill on a Forsaken, but Envy scoops up that weapon. And that Spectre absolutely destroys them. Just the Viper remaining. And this time it looks like PRX are going to seal the deal. A leg shot, but now corralled. It is a MasterCard thrifty in the hands of PRX. Stopping any possible momentum build-up.
Something berdiri aja nih, menang nih kayaknya.
That may be
Menang nih kayaknya.
the final nail in AG's coffin. He's just
Kasian, Cok.
Yeah, dude.
Avenger.
Yes. It's sometimes it
You can tell.
Just asking.
This is something that has happened many times before in scrims.
Yeah. Just asking the heavens, why me? Why me today? I've been playing so well.
What have I done wrong?
Yeah. What have I done to deserve this? Here's a shotgun for Kira. A couple sheriffs in there as well. Could go blast packing in here, so Devi has a little bit of backup from Forsaken.
Oh, something just swoops into that smoke. And he's able to catch GRQ before he can get a shot off. Trying to ride the rope down. Kira will be able to find Envy, but Jing cleans him up, gets the Spectre in hand, and just goes ahead and massacres.
Okay.
Just AU1 now.
Settle down, PRX. You know where he's at.
They don't know what those words mean.
I should know better. Why am I even saying it?
Oh no. You can't.
Just
you can't.
kill him.
You can't. You cannot.
Just
You
kill
cannot.
No, Devi.
This is diabolical. Oh. Okay. It's fine. He didn't knife him. The disaster is avoided.
It's lucky to die.
Yes.
Oh gitu tadi dapat. Tiba-tiba megang pisau.
What a read here. Jing tucking in, expecting them to try to take that space.
Oh.
Oh my God. This team sometimes.
Not much more you can do but smile about it. If you are the players, but for the coaching staff, it is a final timeout call. Trying to ensure that this isn't the last in Master Santiago. We'll go into the Coinbase win condition. It's another full buy, a couple half armor, some regions in there as well. But no ultimates to speak of.
No.
Let's go one more nggak sih? Enggak ya, masih 11 ya? Masih 11 deng. Dua lagi, dua lagi.
Job today of taking away the strengths of AG on this split. So you saw it on the attacker side where they're able to take a lot of heaven control on that A side. And here they're denying them mid. Again, this is a team that likes to take some space there, tries to get those pivots, tries to get those setups in the towers so they can make those dives onto the site with Kira. PRX has been a step ahead. So I think now, I don't know what you're going to do as AG. Is the answer going to be to spread the map a little bit and then try to work your way forward? Or
all right, let's go.
Who knows? It feels like you're getting beat at every twist and turn here on Split. No matter what you try, PRX has been better. You're just going to have to dig even deeper than you did on that bind.
Turn of the flash, GRQ dead. Jing able to find the one.
Nice, Jing.
But now forward. It's one charge away from that showstopper. Well, we're not going to see Fengear here. He's going to try to grab this up, covering fire from Forsaken, keeps him protected, and now he's got that showstopper ready to go. Smoke cycled forward, something here at the corner, the spot on the judge. Fengear dead, just cannot catch a break. Here, however, good timing found.
Forsaken get caught, oke. Kelihatan satu doang situ, 2B, 1A.
As Shrimp hits one hell of a shot. Something, however, multiple pellets connecting. Gets to the enemy raise. The rocket is there. Shrimp just locked in position.
Orang A tadi, orang A. Lihat kan tadi something.
Just desperately trying to work his way towards this side of the map, but his teammates falling far too quickly. Now they know exactly where he is. No utility to speak of, just a Vandal. And this would be one hell of a break of a high or low, but he cannot make it happen. The 3K for Jing. The economy in the dumps. PRX are at match point. One away.
Apa tuh? Urabas, 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 Urabas. Apa arti Urabas, guys?
They've just been getting better and better and better as the day has gone on. Jing getting hot there, making sure to cover him so he can get that showstopper. A big part of that round right there. The ult cycling been really good on
Udah
this
ngasih
map.
ting, udah ngasih ditonting cow something.
On those weak buys. Oh, Forsaken gets out of there.
Well, you're one away from that dimensional drift as well for something.
Yep.
Just the Seekers for Shrimp. AU1, 2 charges from a pit. Something that he would love to have.
There's even a world where Envy gets his Nightfall in this round.
Something, just a bold little jump beat there. Trailblazer just getting the spot on the Divide. Refract at the ready from Fengear. Beware about that push out, but now U1 trying to hold his own. Flash is able to turn that. Some damage across onto Envy. Shell going to be lobbed into the corner, and Envy will collect the headshot. A player down now.
Fengear kedebak sama something. Nice thing, gila something.
Seeking, however, has fallen. We go into a 3v3, but it's 2 ults available to the side of PRX.
Something lagi menyala nih guys, gara-gara taunting.
Conventional drift invested the Nightfall. Waiting for it, trying to assess the angle. Sends it, they see the split of the players. One to the garage, one to backside. The exit from Jing, now the swing around. Finds it, and now it is just GRQ.
Goodbye.
Cannot find a damn thing. Something shuts him down.
Yang ditaunting di serim doang. Padahal kalinya ke serim semua guys.
Rocky at the start had their pants, grabbing their pants, but they close it out cleanly here on Split.
Just standard PRX stuff.
PRX.
They managed to find ways to get wins. Wasn't clean, it wasn't pretty at times, but they're able to get there.
And this is the level that something has been lacking throughout kickoff, throughout the start of this tournament, these last several series. He's starting to find that form that he put on display when they lifted that trophy at Toronto.
Yes.
Commiserations though to all gamers.
Stream tuh tadi dari mana? Apa emang di AG?
Really turned around our expectations. It showed why they came into this as the #1 seed.
And gave hope to a region that there is still things that can happen for you this year. There is still wins to be found at the global level. So keep it up, keep trying, and come back strong again, because I think eventually China is going to find their way back to competing for trophies.
This feels like that start that we saw from EDG when they appeared in Masters Tokyo back in 2023. I want to see that continued development.
Continúa avanzando y vamos a ver qué va a estar pasando en estas próximas partidas.
This is PRX, berarti PRX ketemu G2 lagi guys ya.
You guys were pretty down, it was pretty difficult, but then you demonstrated that resilience you have going on as a team. I just want to know what was talk in between maps in order to get that comeback and win this series.
Let's see.
I think it was a very big gamble going to Pulse today, and for Korot, I think you guys can blame it on me. My PC was kinda laggy, okay?
So that's it, the fault, PC's fault?
My fault. I should have asked the ref to restart the game earlier, but it just I'm giving excuses, you know. But yeah, I'm very proud of the boys. Managed to bounce back from Korot. Like they played, I mean, AG played very well. We kind of, and we played better towards the end. So yeah, I mean, I'm very happy.
Definitely. Y bueno, hablando un poquito también de lo que fue ese primer mapa y también el comeback que hicieron en la serie, quería saber qué se habló también entre medio de esos mapas. Dice que básicamente fue un poquito su culpa al comienzo porque
nge-lag guys, PC-nya
pero que sí, definitivamente
nge-lag PC mah,
muy bien,
PC PC-nya nge-lag guys.
Hacer esa vuelta y finalmente fue increíble, que está muy feliz. Now talking about Pearl, you said it. You guys picked Pearl now. You had played it against NRG. You lost that first map, changed the composition, and now you decided to play it again, and it was amazing. What was needed to change in that map in towards so that you guys could win it?
I'm not sure. I think it's still kind of still in experiment mode, I would say, for our Pearl. But we thought that our Pearl is good, but kind of like unlucky towards NRG. They read us even better, and today we kind of changed something, and we just hope like, oh, maybe we're gonna win Pearl today. Yeah.
Definitely. Y bueno, hablando un poquito del Pearl, lo habían perdido. Oh, that's cute. Lo habían perdido contra la escuadra Energy, cambiaron la composición, ahora los vuelven a piquear. Le dije que faltaba para cambiar para que ese mapa se pudiera ganar. Básicamente me comenta que no sabe muy bien, pero que sí, definitivamente contra Energy estaba teniendo una mejor lectura contra ellos, pero que ahora sí fueron cambiando algunas cositas en ese mapa de Pearl y aún necesita como algunos detalles arregladitos para poder tenerlo al 100%, pero definitivamente cada vez están más confiantes. Now, for my last question, you're going up against G2 one more time. They have grown throughout this tournament, but do you have any words for them before that match?
Hello brothers, I guess we meet again. So let's just do our best and hopefully the best team win and make it fun for the crowd, I guess.
Definitely. Y bueno, básicamente la próxima partida va a ser contra G2. Estuve preguntando si tiene algunas palabras para estos chicos. Le dice que muy buena suerte, que sea un muy buen partido también para toda la audiencia que está aquí. You were talking about the audience. Do you want to send them a message now?
Sorry, come again?
Do you want to send a message to this incredible audience?
Thank you so much, guys. I only learned a few words, and one of them is Te Amo. So yeah, the energy is crazy, and hopefully from tomorrow's onwards, it's gonna be even crazier, you know? Like, we love you guys. Thank you.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Bueno, básicamente dice que los ama y que la única palabra que ha aprendido es te amo. Así que simplemente están muy felices con todos ustedes. Esto es todo lo que tengo por la entrevista. Davai, thank you very much for this interview. You're free to take some pictures with the fans. And now we will be back in 2 days to see what's gonna happen in that lower grand final and the upper grand final. Thank you very much for being with us. Just wait 2 days and we will be back.
Let's go. Okay, guys. So, thank you for watching this stream.
You're right about that, Velina, but
Berarti
before
kita
we get to
akan
that, we've managed to plug something out
with
of the mix.
something di sini.
Congratulations, something.
Berarti kita akan lihat PRX mana lagi itu di harusnya bareng ya, harusnya ini sama ini bareng guys, ini sama ini bareng. 14 Maret ya, jam 3, bisa jadi jam 3, bisa jadi jam 1 lagi guys ya. Oke. So, thank you guys for watching. Mungkin sampai sini dulu stream gua dan kita akan bertemu lagi di tanggal 14 Maret. Oke, menonton PRX melawan G2 lagi. So, thank you. See you on the next live stream. Peace.